The ocean was calm just hours ago. Passengers were sipping coffee on the deck, cameras pointed toward the horizon. Laughter floated through the air. Then the wind changed. The sky darkened without warning. Waves began to rise fast. And suddenly, a floating city carrying thousands of people was staring straight into the heart of a violent typhoon. No escape. No turning back. Just steel, skill, and survival. This is the true story of how a cruise ship survived a sudden typhoon, what it reveals about modern cruising, ocean power, and the thin line between adventure and danger. Cruise travel is often sold as effortless. Endless buffets, luxury cabins, calm blue oceans stretching forever. For millions of travelers, especially the USA travel audience, cruise ships represent safety, comfort, and controlled adventure. But the ocean doesn't read brochures. It doesn't follow itineraries. And it doesn't care how large your ship is. Every year, cruise ships cross waters where weather can change in minutes. And when nature decides to show its strength, even the most advanced vessels are tested. This is not a story of fear. This is a story of preparation, technology, and human decision-making under pressure. The day began like any other day at sea. Sunlight reflected off the ocean like glass. The ship glided smoothly through open water. Passengers explored destinations in their minds, not realizing the ocean had different plans. However, technology was already watching the situation. Modern cruise ships are floating command centers. Weather radar systems track storms thousands of miles away. Satellite data updates constantly. And yet, typhoons, especially in the Pacific, can grow rapidly. Witinols, what looked like distant weather, became something far more dangerous. Wind speeds climbed. Pressure dropped. The storm tightened its grip. The captain received updated forecasts. A choice had to be made. Cruise ship captains are not just navigators. They are crisis managers. Meteorologists, leaders. When a typhoon forms unexpectedly, the ship cannot simply stop. Turning around may place the vessel directly into stronger waves. Running straight ahead may be the safer option. This is where experience matters. The ship adjusted course not to outrun the storm, but to meet it at the safest possible angle. Speed was reduced. Decks were secured. Loose objects were locked down. Passengers were informed calmly. No panic, no drama, because confidence travels faster than fear. By nightfall, the ocean was no longer friendly. Waves rose like moving walls. The ship climbed, then dropped. Over and over again. Wind screamed across the decks. Rain struck the hull sideways. Inside, the ship felt alive, creaking, shifting, responding. But here's what many people don't realize. Cruise ships are not built for calm water alone. They are engineered to survive extreme conditions. Stabilizers extend beneath the hull to reduce rolling. The ship's weight distribution keeps its center of gravity low. Navigation systems constantly calculate wave patterns. What feels violent inside a cabin is often controlled movement at a massive scale. Still, fear is human. Some passengers held hands. Some stared at the ceiling. Others trusted the ship completely. While passengers waited, the crew worked. Quietly, relentlessly. Engine rooms monitored performance. Bridge officers adjusted headings degree by degree. Medical staff stayed on standby. This is the unseen side of cruise tourism. Thousands of trained professionals working together so guests can feel safe even when the ocean is anything but. Crew members are trained for storms, fires, medical emergencies, and evacuations. They rehearse these moments long before they ever happen. And when the typhoon hit its peak, that training mattered. Storms do not last forever. After hours of battling wind and waves, the pressure began to rise. The rain, soft. The wind slowly loosened its grip. The ship adjusted course once more. By morning, the ocean was still restless but survivable. Sunlight broke through the clouds like a promise. Passengers emerged cautiously. Phones came out. Photos were taken. The cruise ship had survived because of luck and with good preparation. Let's see some fun facts, plus travel tips. Cruise ships are designed to handle waves over 40 feet high. Typhoons are tracked days in advance, even if they change suddenly. Cruise itineraries are flexible for safety reasons. Feeling movement does not mean the ship is in danger. Here is a travel tip. If your cruise encounters rough weather, stay inside, follow crew instructions, and trust the process. The ship is stronger than it feels. There is a question in our mind: why cruise ships don't sink in storms. A common fear among travelers is sinking. But modern cruise ships are divided into multiple watertight compartments. Even if one section is damaged, others remain sealed. Navigation systems can adjust course in seconds. Engines are redundant. Mining backups exist for everything. This is why cruise ships rarely suffer serious damage from storms. The ocean is powerful, but engineering is prepared. Storms change people. Some passengers gained new respect for the ocean. Others discovered strength they didn't know they had. Many describe the experience as terrifying and unforgettable. Because when you witness nature at full force, perspective shifts. Luxury fades. Wi-Fi doesn't matter. Schedules disappear. All that remains is trust. In the ship, in the crew, in the decisions made when it matters most. Once the typhoon passed, the cruise continued. Ports were adjusted, excursions rescheduled, smiles returned slowly. The ship sailed on. This is the reality of cruising. Flexibility is part of the adventure. Every journey at sea carries uncertainty, and that uncertainty is what makes arrival meaningful. The ocean is not dangerous. It is honest. It reminds us that control is temporary, that comfort is earned, that preparation saves lives. It's a testament to design, discipline, and human judgment. And for those on board, it becomes more than a vacation. It becomes a story they will tell for the rest of their lives. Because sometimes, the most powerful travel memories are not found at destinations, but between them. If this story changed how you see cruise travel, if it gave you a deeper respect for the ocean and the ships that cross it, then Travel and Cruise is your place. Subscribe for cinematic cruise stories, travel documentaries, ocean adventures, and real insights into the world of cruising. Like the video, share it with someone who loves travel, and tell us in the comments, would you feel safe on a cruise ship during a storm? Until next time, travel smart, respect the ocean, and keep cruising. Thanks for watching.